The Prince with the Banana Smile. Once upon a time, in a faraway planet, there was a young prince. The prince liked to learn and he was always considerate and kind to everyone. The prince was a healthy and happy boy, whom most than anything he loved to eat bananas. Every weekend they had a festival in the palace, whereas the best performers, dancers and singers arrived from all around the kingdom and competed. The winner received fruits and other valuable rewards as a prize. The prince wanted to know what life was like for people who lived outside the palace walls. So he went with his attendants to the city dressed as a banana merchant. The prince saw an old man, a sick man, a funeral, poor kids and stray animals in dirty streets. The prince thought deeply about what he saw around him. He learned that although he was happy, there was a lot of suffering in life. So he felt deep sympathy for all creatures. The prince got to be known as the Banana Smile Merchant Boy, as for his kindness, placing a banana in front of his face as a smile before handing free bananas to all. Did you know that bananas are always wearing a smile? So why don't we all wear a smile? He used to ask in enjoyment. Because he was a prince, his life was very easy and he could have chosen to ignore the problems of others. But he felt sympathy for others. He knew that all creatures, including people, animals, and all other living beings, like to be happy and don't like suffering and pain. Every day, when they returned to the palace, the prince kept on thinking about what he had seen. After finishing a delicious banana ice cream dessert, the prince demanded the king and his advisors for answers to the many questions he now had. Like, how come that we don't do much to help others that have so much suffer, but neither the king nor his advisors provided the young prince with a clear plan. So he made a strong decision to find a way to make sure that other kids get good education, the town to be as clean as the palace, and the animals to be treated right. Also to help all those suffer of old age, sickness and death. Finally, he came up with a solution. In the day of the festival, he went to the city center and got on the stage calling all. Dear brothers and sisters, I have found a way to end suffering. As we all know, all humans wish for two things: be happy and be healthy. One day the banana smiled at me, so I had an idea. We can all vote for what we care the most. Yes, vote not for people, but for the things we care the most. But each of us likes a different ice cream flavor, and each of us has something different in the heart. As 5 fingers in one hand, 5 royal board members together with a group from our best performers, each will represent a cause to care first. Likewise, we will solve our entire challenges one after the other. Each cause will be rewarded in accordance to the number of votes it received. Whereas the winner, to receive most of your votes, will get extra valuable rewards as a prize to better deal with the challenge. Yes, if we will cooperate, we can all enjoy better lives. You must take responsibility to understand these truths. At first, he saw that the origin of suffering is being greedy, which arises from thinking that we are more important than everybody else. Also, the people doubted his words. They asked him many questions, but finally they began to trust him and wanted to hear his teaching. They felt proud to be part of a campaign whereas they vote for a specific cause of their choice rather than voting for people. Nevertheless, everybody cooperated, and many of the planet's problems were solved, just as you eat a banana, one bite after the other. Some of the changes the prince made are: the first change the prince made in his planet was offer a free banana each day for every kindergarten child. Then he had founded the International Altruistic Committee and selected its board members as to manage the write-up of the International Altruistic Index. The prince managed to solve many of the planet challenges, and he saw that good deeds lead the way, from suffering to peace, and they all lived happily ever after.